This is the Dead Sea, about 420 meters below sea level. Gedi beach. There's a slight wind. It's the 3rd of January 2008. Maybe with this temperature I wouldn't normally be going to the beach. Having said that, in the summer in Northern Europe it's often like this. Slightly cold, but not very. There's a bit of a wind though, as seen by the rubbish bin which is moving around. Absolutely wonderful colours here. Very deep blue. Now this is an authorised swimming area. I noticed that on the way in here that many of the areas are not authorised. You can't even approach the seashore. Apparently for safety reasons. Don't know how much of that is true. You can see the salt formation. Slightly different taste, normal salt. Maybe it's more salty. So how low can you go? Not much lower than this. It's 420 meters below sea level. Lowest point on Earth. And you can't sink in the sea because it just holds you up. Though you can't really swim very easily either, as I tried to do, and I couldn't, and I see these people are trying as well. There's a bird, I don't know what it is. There's a lot of unusual birds here, which I've never seen before. However, that's a pigeon and the other one's a sparrow. And I have seen both of them before. What fantastic, beautiful views, and on a day like this, the 3rd of January, when normally there's snow and ice and cold. I'm standing here with short trousers on, well, because my shorts are wet and the underpants are left in the car. That's amazing, beautiful. Bird seems to be a local type of pigeon. It's different from ours. I don't know what its name is yet, but I'll find out. It's smaller, more colourful. Don't know if it's a male or female. But I noticed these in Jerusalem as well. Possibly species more adapted to living in the desert. although I don't know what it is. But I will find out, and I shall write down whatever it is if somebody else doesn't provide me with the information, which is the entire idea of the internet, because everybody helps each other out. Dead Sea is mentioned twice in the Bible. In the book of Ezekiel, it said something like either when the Messiah comes or when the end of the world comes or something like that, that the water will become fresh and it'll become full of life. So obviously the Dead Sea is so called because it's dead. There's nothing in it. You can't live in that because the salt content is roughly 33 to 37%. Which is between 8 and 10 times more than what's normal in the oceans. Here in the Dead Sea, there were two layers, the higher layer and the lower layer, until the winter of 1978-79. Now, until that time, the lower layer had a constant temperature around 22 degrees centigrade, whereas the higher one varied between 17 and 35, 36, something like that. But the lower level had a much greater salt content. However, due to the fact that the Dead Sea is losing about a metre a year, or thereabouts, due to irrigation, due to water being taken out of it from other places, also because there's lower rainfall. Therefore, the stratification actually came to stop and all started mixing up. In fact, at one stage, the lower level actually had less salt in than the upper level. Now, since the early 1980s, this process has been reversed, and this stratification is coming back. The stratification existed, as far as we know, for maybe tens of thousands of years. Earlier, this has been connected to the Sea of Galilee, and it had been one body of water. This is in fact part of the Great Rift Valley, which starts somewhere in Turkey and ends up in Tanzania or something.
You want to drink coffee?
Oh well, yes please.
No?
Yes please, yeah.
Maybe no?
No, yeah.
Ah, yeah?
Yeah, I'm filming this bird here in the tree.
Yeah.
Don't know what it is. Looks like a crow to me. It's got it's black, it's got an unusual yellow streak down it. Oh, it's gone. There's another one. There's another one.
Another one?
There's two of them. It's looking at me, and I'm filming it. Don't know what species it is though. They're sparrows.